How you doing?
What up?
Welcome to G's After Dark. Maybe. Maybe not.
Push the button.
Oh, push this button? Your button. Easy now. Easy.
Don't mind me, folks.
You gotta get everything pulled up over here. Like the title says, we were asked to do G's After Dark Starz party, basically to raise money for the truckers holidays. Most of you guys know what the truckers holidays are already. Those that don't, during Thanksgiving we feed all the truckers in our area, and then during Christmas we hand out stockings. So that's kind of what the truckers holidays are about in short form, huh?
Yeah, that's a quick synopsis. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just...
Katina, how you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. Tell you what, we had a good day. We went down to, well, as you seen in the video this morning, we were going to run errands, and we found out the main place that we needed to go, which was the Twit Card place. It was closed, so we ended up having to revert to plan B. And then we went to Senor Julian's.
We did.
And we run into Jeff there, and somebody commented, that was planned. No, it actually wasn't. I was actually really surprised to see Jeff there.
Yeah, we sat down and we was fixing to eat.
Andy, how you doing? Jen,
come over.
Brenda, Thomas, how you doing? I know I missed a few comments. Mrs. G usually does all that. She's trying to get it pulled up right now.
All right. I think I've got
And as you can see, we're sitting here in bed. Pants are optional, but I've got mine on for now.
Joe Hicks says, howdy, neighbors.
I tell you what,
From a 2-hour drive, LOL.
We got over 100 people on here with us, and we're laying in bed. Does this make it like an orgy?
Good Lord, honey.
It don't work that way. You ever had group sex? Well, I had 100 people in my bed.
Oh, for a good love of Pete. You didn't get us kicked off of Facebook.
Reel it in. Reel it in.
Going to get us kicked off of Facebook.
Jeremy, how you doing, buddy?
Ooh. Don't mind me, guys.
Jen said, I've stood in that bed. I think she meant on that bed. Freudian slip, Jen.
Let's see if I can...
Brandy, how you doing, Paul?
It's being uncooperative.
Is it not working?
No, I was trying to do the split screen. That's what I get for trying.
Sexy Granny says, well, finally, you're live.
Ta-da!
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 Michelle, how you doing, sweetheart? Ed, good
Jen
to see
says,
you.
nails are too long, LOL.
Mine ain't. Boy, you're just
Tammy
holding up the whole show, ain't
you?
you?
Never know, LMBO. Debbie says hi, Geese, and everyone. Roy Strong said good afternoon. Good afternoon. There we go. It's working now.
Mary says, Mr. G, you are so funny. Mrs. G's the one that cracks me up.
Yeah.
Her and her old AI. What is it?
It's the people I've been watching on TikTok.
She's been watching
AI.
that. She's been a TikTok and watching them AI people, and she's been imitating them and just
making him laugh.
How's it go?
What?
How's it go?
Oh, thank you for the rose. Smells so good.
Ooh, corn.
Extra butter. Laura said, good evening, Trucker G and Mrs. G and G-Force family from northeastern Kentucky. Back home, but have to go back to Indianapolis for my mom's surgery. We'll keep her in our prayers, sweetheart. Tina
Paul
says,
Smith,
love.
shut down at the Davy Crockett. Get you some Trucker G spot seasoning while you're there, brother. They got it at a good price.
Deanna says, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. G. Well, good evening. JJ says, did you see the package I sent you? Yes.
We did, JJ, and I have not
kitchen
opened
counter.
it. Bub said that we were supposed to open it live, and I forgot that we're
Thank you for
live.
reminding us.
So I'll go get that, buddy.
Tom says, I want to thank you both for my order. Now I can't wait to start cooking for all the homeless and veterans, and can't forget the truckers and nursing homes for the holidays. Awesome, sweethearts. You're going to be super busy, just like we're fixing to be. Holidays are just about upon us. Sexy Grammy says, we get to see you both in bed. What kind of party is this?
Well, somebody explain. about them asking for somebody was asking for us.
Yeah, someone had asked, and it's been probably about a week or so ago, if we would do like a Starz party live because they wanted to contribute for the Truckers Holidays, and the stars that go towards the page or that are given to the page go towards the Truckers Holidays.
So anything and everything that we raise tonight will go 100% to the Truckers Holidays. And we received a package from JJ. And we will open that up here if I don't cut my finger off.
Please don't cut your finger off.
We're going to go from bed to the ER. What happened was, I had 100 people, 150 some odd people in my bed. Oh my Lord.
Vera says, I like the new logo, but I had to really look really close to see the truck on the glasses. And that's just something we put together in order for it to go on the banner with the rest of the sponsors for the Truckers Holidays.
What we got here? We've got a 3-stage knife sharpener. Oh, that's cool. Don't lose those directions.
No. Check all of
Well, that's neat. Thank you, JJ.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, look. There's one of the stages. You just run your knife through there. Here's the other one.
That's neat.
Yeah, that is cool.
Now we'll have no more dull knives.
There ain't nothing worse than a dull knife in the kitchen.
Karen says, good evening, G's. Hope you had a great day. We had a
really
really
good
day, sweetheart. Thank you for that. Maureen says, hello, G's. I like your new hibachi grill.
And there's the other stage.
That'll come in handy.
Just lock and unlock.
Oh, so you can bring the...
Yeah, I'll have to read the directions on it to make sure I do it right.
Yes, we'll read the directions. I will read the directions.
Thank you again, JJ.
Thank you, JJ. Ace of Hearts says, Mr. G, stop playing with my feet. Sexy Grammy says, share your pillow with me, please.
It was kind of funny. I was watching a video the other day, and the video was this lady that got out of her car, and there was a car in front of her, and the guy in the passenger seat had his foot hanging out the window, and she got out of her car, and she run over to his at a stop sign and started tickling his feet. And there was more to the video, but I guess I just explained it all. But she started tickling his feet, and the driver got out of the car and walked up to the window, and she got a little scared, basically.
She took off.
And so she took off. He was basically telling her to roll the window down, and he followed her and kept following her. She went home and pulled in the driveway, and the guy rolled down the window. And so she finally rolled it down about that much. She was scared, and he reached in there and he tickled her back. He goes, "Got you back." But that's not the funny part. The funny part was we had to go to Walmart yesterday, get me some Dr. Thunder, and there was somebody in their car.
They had their foot hanging out the driver's side window.
And I told Mrs. G, I said, "You ought to go tickle their feet." She goes, "No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it." I said, "Nah, come on. No, I can't do that. I can't do that." So we go and park, and she goes, "Will you film it?" I said, "Yeah, I'll film it." She goes, "I can't do that." She goes, "What if they get mad?" I guess if I do it really quick. And she was really contemplating it.
And then they
put their foot back in. But she was fixing to do it.
Lucy Love says, you're the best, G's.
You the best.
Cindy Chastain says, well, look at this with the heart. Sally says, hey, from Manitoba, Canada. Darlene says, hello. Hey, sweetheart. JJ says, it's a set of 3. Awesome. Thank you,
yes,
JJ.
Thank you. Thank you again, JJ.
Sexy Grammy says, that's nice, JJ. I need to get my husband that. Haven't seen that kind. Italian Princess says, hey, G's and G-Force fam.
How you doing?
Hey,
how you
sweethearts. Cheryl says, scoot over, make room for all of us. This is a pretty good sized bed, too.
Oh, by the way, you'll have to look at that phone if you see Starz.
Yeah.
Because this don't tell you.
That don't tell us, but it does here on the computer as well. Beverly said, geez. Nick Martinez Vegas says, I'm in Carthage, almost near you all.
That's not,
you are
not
too
far
far from us.
Like I said, anything that we raise tonight, as far as stars go, or anything goes, going to go 100% back to the Truckers Holidays. And we also got some 8x10s autographed.
Jeremy Kaiser says, hello, G's and Road family. Hey, Jeremy. Cheryl says, hi, I hope you had a good day. We did. We had a really great day today.
And I guess I'll ask you guys how you guys want to just auction the 8x10s off, or
we've got 5 of them.
Or if you're even interested, heck, might not want to see our ugly mugs, huh?
Alan says, good evening, G's. Charlotte says, good evening, Mr. G's. Well, good evening to you all. Joseph says, one day I hope to meet you guys on the road. Love y'all. Much
JJ said he got the knife sharpener because he's seen the rods always using.
Yeah. That was nice of you, JJ.
Thank you,
We
JJ.
appreciate it. Brandy says, sorry I can't stay on. My youngest just started getting sick.
Oh, no.
The thought of getting sick make her sick again. Oh, over, yes. And God bless. Oh, sweetheart, we hope she feels better.
And not the worse than a sick child.
No.
Barbara says, I had the 5x7 in the picture. Awesome.
Nick Martinez Vegas says, it's just starting to rain here in Carthage. We haven't gotten any rain yet. Jen says, let's kick off the super chats for the Truckers Holidays. Thanks, Jen.
Jen, thank you, sweetheart, and thank you for the super chat.
Super chat, clap.
No, you're supposed to do your AI thing.
Oh, oops.
Give me a super chat AI deal.
I don't know how to do
Make
that.
one up.
Super chat, clap.
But you didn't do your whole robot.
Oh.
Ooh, corn. Do it again.
Ooh, corn. Extra butter. Debbie says, hey, geez,
What do they do when they get a rose?
Well. Thank you for the rose. Smells so good. Debbie says, hey, geez, hope all is well with you two and the family. We're doing great, sweetheart. We are
Charlotte
very
says, I want a
blessed.
picture. Yeah, just tell me how you guys want to do it, guys. Whether you want to auction it off or come up with a price for them. Like I said, anything raised tonight will be for the Truckers Holidays.
Alex Jaco says, for the Truckers Holidays, happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas. Thank for the
you,
super
sweetheart.
chats,
Thank you, Lori.
Alex. Super chat clap.
And the AI.
Oh.
You got the AI.
Super chat clap. Nick Martinez Vegas says it's coming. Ooh, rain's on the way. Richard says, hello, G's. Been a while. Hope y'all are good. Here in Mabane, North Carolina for my break.
Right on, right on. You be safe.
Michelle Brandon says, hello, my beautiful G-Force family.
Hello.
Hey, sweetie. Hope says, haven't seen y'all in a while. Glad to see y'all doing good. Was proud of y'all's effort. Wish this country could get back on track. Maybe Trump will get us get us straight.
I wish we could get ourselves straight, to be honest with you, because we're the answer. And I'm not going to get political on you tonight, guys. I'm going to try not to. My mind's kind of been floating to that political side all day today. Miss G said,
really
did.
back. And Jill Dwyer Nuttasoul said, evening, G's. Hey, Jill, how you doing, sweetheart?
Lucy wants to know, are you selling the pictures of you both, truck and flag, from California? We're kind of leaving it up to you guys. So you guys let me know what we should do. Should we auction it, or should we sell
that
them?
price?
We got, 5 of the 8x10s?
Yes, we have 5 of the 8x10s.
And they're autographed.
Here, let's put this over here so we don't lose it.
Mrs. G's got a nice handwriting. I got a handwriting like a 3rd grader.
Barbara says, I got the picture when you guys started in the convoy.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome.
Hey, y'all, it's Christine. It's been a minute since I've messaged you. Hope you all are doing well. We've been doing good. We've been good.
Where did you see that?
Up there.
Oh, I must not get that one yet.
Karen Avery says, I don't have the star symbol. I don't know why, Karen.
Oh, I'm not sure, sweetheart.
Well, that don't help, does it?
Karen C. says, I read earlier today that there was a semi-driver in a nearby town that was suicidal because his wife passed away today. Please pray for this driver. This breaks my heart. We will keep that driver in our prayers, sweetheart.
Yeah, Karen don't have the star symbol. Are the rest of you guys having the same problem? She won't let me send stars and symbol, Cheryl says. Well, I didn't know that. That kind of defeated that purpose, didn't it?
Bill says, hello, Trucker G and Mrs. G from Clovis, New Mexico.
How you doing? How you doing,
sweetheart.
brother? We can always do Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal also,
Yeah.
guys. And if I get my phone over here, I can keep track of that.
Paul says, if I remember, wasn't the picture taken in front of the old hardware store in Hagerstown?
No,
this
that was a different
picture was taken in Adelanto.
Adelanto, the very-
Adelanto,
When
yes.
we very first kicked off.
Yeah.
Nobody's got the stars.
Missy says, I don't have the star symbol either.
I didn't know that, guys.
That's weird. JJ says, I will get my wheelchair in 5 weeks. Awesome, JJ. I hope that it's a good fit for you and it really helps you out, sweetheart.
Sammy Lloyd says, hey, guys, from Riding the Couch. How you doing, brother? Making senses in the house. Guys, if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's Sammy Lloyd. He's got a YouTube channel called Making Sense. And talks a lot about trucking. Great guy. Don't tell him I said that. Plug your ears, Sammy.
Tammy says, I don't have the star symbol either.
Well,
Jen said, I'll hop on Facebook and check. Sexy Grammy says, what star symbol? On Facebook,
there's usually supposed to be a star symbol.
Instead of like the super chats that they do on YouTube, they do stars. And 1 star is the equivalent of 1 penny.
Jeff
Sammy's
said
laughing.
Facebook's being a little goofy tonight.
That's weird.
Well, guys, that kind of defeated the purpose. I know somebody had asked for it, and so I apologize. It's not working. Like I said, we've got YouTube, which has got the super chats, or also have Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. If anybody wants to help, by no means are
You're obligated.
you obligated. Exactly.
Frank G. Chuck's in the house. What? Says, had a couple of G-Force girls on my show last night. That was fun AF.
I bet you had a good time, brother. I bet you had a good time. We missed that.
Louis says, not on Facebook either. Shannon Summer says, nope, no stars here.
Well,
Sherry says, I'm going to Cash App. Well, thank you, sweetheart.
thank you, sweetheart.
Michelle says, I need my stars. Honk, honk.
And if anybody needs the Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, just let me know. I'll have to look it up because I don't remember what they are.
Christine said, good evening to you both from southeastern Wisconsin. Well, hello, sweetheart.
I didn't hear anybody.
Robert,
Go ahead.
Robert Max says, Mama Bear, hello. I'm heading to Vietnam November 13th, then Thailand till March, and back to Missouri.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, one heck of a vacation going on there. Oh, now I see Mama Bear. I didn't see her in the chat before. Hey, Mama
Cindy
Bear.
said, just sent some in Venmo.
Well, thank you, sweetheart. Randall says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. G.
And of course, it ain't going to give me the
And the G-Force.
notifications like it usually does.
I'm watching from work. Well, hello, sweetheart. Karen Moore says, hey, caught you all live. Karen, I need you to do me a favor and send me what you were wanting to order, sweetheart, so we can get that shipped out to you.
Oh, yeah.
Now that I've seen your name,
Cindy
you reminded me.
got the $20 Venmo. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Got to give me a Venmo AI.
I don't have a Venmo AI.
Figure it out.
I don't know.
Off the fly.
I don't know on that one.
How about corn?
No, corn.
That's what you need to do.
Jen says, no stars available on Facebook. Well, heck, I had one for stars. Pew.
Ellen, thank you for the super chat, sweetheart.
Thank you for the
$20.
super chat. Super chat, clap.
You forgot that whole robot thing. Earlier, she was getting with it. She was doing this. And
Oh.
how'd you do it?
I don't remember.
You're
I was just... Cliff says, hello, G's. Hope all is well with you both. We're doing great, sweetheart. Bill Zach says, good evening, G's. Hope your day went well. It did. We had one little glitch, but no biggie.
It's all good. We'll get it taken care of tomorrow.
Overcame, and yeah, we'll get it squared away tomorrow.
We just had to revert to plan B, and just glad we didn't have to worry about a C, D, E, F, and G.
Yeah, no joke. Beverly says, good evening, G's. Love from Canada. Much love to our
Well, nobody said
Canadian
anything
brothers
about
and sisters.
the photos, so
Diane says, I
we'll
love...
nix that idea.
Yeah, Diane says, I love the headboard. I do too. It's really tall.
The bed's really tall. I might have to jump to get in it.
Cindy Chastain says, the corn eating cracks me up.
It does me
Corn.
too.
Extra butter.
She'll sit there and watch them girls for forever.
She'll get like they'll give her a jalapeno gift, She picked up, ooh, spicy ice cream.
How's it go? Do that again.
No. Michelle Brandon says,
It is
okay,
after dark.
Okay, sent through Venmo. Well, thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Pam says, I can't believe I got you live. Yay, I'm really sorry. Can't help with Starz. You're fine, sweetheart.
No, you're fine.
Judy says, I love you too.
Amanda
Amanda says, hello from Gulf Shores, Alabama.
Michelle, we got the $20
Hello,
on
sweetie.
Venmo. Thank you, sweetheart. You.
I don't have a Venmo one.
Well, figure it out.
We'll just pretend it's Starz.
I tell you what.
Pretend it's Starz. Pew, 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 pew.
Or let's do this. If you get one, put the give us an emoji. Say I sent something on Venmo,
and then I have to make it up an AI on the fly.
Exactly.
There you go.
Then you can tell whatever you want Mrs. G to do.
Yeah. Hey now. To an
yeah,
extent.
I better reel that back in. It is after dark, but it ain't that after dark.
Went to Facebook. I didn't see the stars. Maybe they don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that, to be honest with you.
Jen says, Whit just told me a girl at her school has a teacher or a trucker G-Cup. She told them she knew you and you let her drive your pickup.
That's awesome.
And gets to drive the big truck.
That's awesome.
It's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I got it.
Shannon says, Mrs. G, how does the corn go? Ooh, corn.
Michelle sent you her emoji.
Well, I can't see it.
Eggplant. What are you going to do with that?
It is after dark, and I don't know what to do for an eggplant. Can't show that on Facebook. Just telling you.
I knew she'd get you.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh. Joe Hicks says, don't take much to amuse us, LOL. No, it doesn't. The older we get...
Frank says, Mary, I'll give you $10 for a picture. 20 if you cut G out.
Picture what, Frank?
I think he was talking about one of these pictures.
Oh. Jillian says, dang, been a long time. It has been it's been a while since we've seen some of the G-Force members on.
Jonathan says, are you all running during the weekend? No, we're actually home right now. We got the truck show coming up this weekend, so we'll be leaving tomorrow for that.
Denise says, get us out of bed before you do the eggplant.
do the eggplant again.
Woo!
Michelle said that one's for you, G. Uh-oh.
Marion says, hey, G's, hope you're having a good night. Love you guys. We're having a great night, sweetheart. Andrew Whitehead, how you doing, hon? It's been a little bit since we've heard from you.
Yeah, how you doing, brother? Alejo says, hi, from Colombia. How you doing, brother?
Hello in Colombia.
Diana says, can I see the picture? Like I said, that was day one of the convoy.
Yes.
The day before we left out, or was that the day of that we left out?
I think that was the day before we left out.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Eddie says, I did send you something in the mail. Hope you got it.
I have not received anything yet.
If it was something after the package with the crayons in it for the boys, then we have not received it.
Karen sent you a Venmo.
Okay.
And she just let you know she sent you a Venmo. Karen, give Mrs. G an emoji and tell her what kind of animated thing you want her to do, because I like seeing that.
Ooh, corn.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Extra butter. Thank you. Ice cream. Tammy says, thank you, G's, for all you do.
That cracks me up. I mean, I'm very easily amused, so.
Kelly says, wow, catch you guys are live. Deanna says, I love it. Can we order them? Oh, the picture, I think.
We were kind of asking everybody what they wanted to do. Whether we wanted to do an auction. I got 5 of them. If we want to auction them off, or we can set a price and do a Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Probably just easier to do one of those to pay through PayPal. It's hard to do it on the website.
Andrew says, doing good. Got off the road for a bit, but going back out on the road next month.
Awesome, brother. Awesome.
Honey. You know, we do what we got to do, sweetheart.
Pam said, that's the picture that's above my bed.
Michelle Brandon asks, what symbol you doing, Karen? Mary says, I have the hoodie with that picture. Tom says, I'm glad you both are having and making me laugh. Exactly. Mrs. G She acts like a robot, LOL. Tammy says, hope all is well, Mr. and Mrs. G. Been busy driving school bus routes, 3 a day, and extra trips. You have been busy.
Yes. Do you know, it is pants optional, but I do have my pants on. I'm not sure about
I
Mrs.
do.
G.
I have sweats.
She's got a blanket
I'm just
on.
cold. Because he keeps turning the air on. Eric and Pam checking in. What up, Eric
What's
and
going
Pam?
on, guys?
Ace of Hearts says, it's a Facebook thing why we cannot send stars. I'm not sure what's going on
Karen
with
says,
Facebook.
stars are hands popping. That's what she wants. I can't make that sound like that one lady does for balloons. What is it? She goes, that's how she did it.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can do it. I can't do
No. Cindy Chastain give you ice cream.
Ice cream. Ooh, ice cream. So good. So good. There was one girl. Yeah. It was
Hold on, I got an ice cream for you.
Stephanie Neighbor says, hi, G's. Hope you're all having a great day. We are, sweetheart.
If I give you an ice cream, what are you going to do?
Be quiet. Michelle Brandon is giving me piggies.
Piggies.
I don't know.
Is that what a pig sounds like?
Yes. In the AI world. Oink, oink, oink. Sexy Grammy says, I have the picture on shirt I wore when I met you both in Princeton, Illinois. Do you remember me? Sweetheart?
I would have to see your face. I'm better with it.
Yeah. I would have to see your face.
We met so many people, and I'm pretty good with the face.
Shannon says, bacon.
Heck, I'm lucky if I remember my name half the time.
Jonathan Price says, Mr. and Mrs. G, if y'all ever have a problem with your truck, do you call dispatch for a rescue, or do you figure it out on your own?
It just depends on if it's something that I can figure out on my own. A lot of times nowadays, a lot of these trucks are all computerized.
Yes.
We have a
lifesaver.
Yeah, we got a lifesaver. We got something called rignation.com, and basically it's the AAA of trucking.
For big trucks.
You pay a set amount for the year. It's like $479 for the year. And if you break down, towing's all free.
It's all covered.
If you lock your keys in your truck, they'll send a locksmith out. And they'll come and unlock the truck for you. If you run out of fuel, you'll have to pay for the fuel that they bring out. But the service charge is free. And so, yeah, rignation.com has saved
saved our heinies a few times.
They'll come out and give you a jump. Basically, the AAA for trucking.
Big trucks. Cindy Chase says, so jumping from my flip phone from eggplant, Mrs. G's faces and in bed. What's next? Pants optional? LOL.
Maybe.
This is Mr. G. See, Mike was in DC with the 10-4 to DC again. We did see that.
Vern put up a pretty good video for him, and
it
was awesome.
Caught part of it when you
kind
was
of
looking at
a little story on the World War II flag. That was pretty cool.
Neat. Ace says, I want some Kevin bacon. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, hi guys, hope all is great with you. Doing great, sweetheart.
Laura says, I hope you all are doing well. Did you get your windshield fixed and your batteries? Got the batteries done. Did not get the windshield done. Some things are probably going to have to wait a little bit.
Thank you, Karen. I'll look at it here after a bit when we get off the live, and I'll make sure I forward it to Laylee so she can get it out to you. Mary said, did you get the sweet spot done yet?
I think we're there. I want to change a little bit to it, though. I think I can get it down to where there is absolutely no sugar. And that's what I'm working on.
That is the goal, so that people that have diabetes are able to indulge.
Yeah.
Joe Hicks says, did I ask you guys if you saw my buddy's daughter on The Voice? Ruby Lee. They live in Foley, Missouri, about 25 miles from the Wentzville exit on 70.
I did not see it. I don't watch The Voice.
Yeah. Sexy Grammy says, have you had anything to eat today? Now, do you remember Sherry Beeman?
Oh, I remember Sherry Beeman, yeah.
Sherry Beeman? I didn't
that's
realize
right. She changed it to second. I remember now.
I was just thinking about you the other day, and I didn't put...
She had told us she changed
her name on YouTube. We don't remember, sweetheart. And yes, I do remember meeting you, Miss Sherry Beeman. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, what is the name of the drink?
That wasn't supposed to be put out there yet, but I don't think Jeff knew about it. So Edson and Nelson were wanting us to kind of wait until Monday.
Till Monday.
And we'll post a whole video up on it Monday. There's actually a couple of them.
Deanna says, what happened to Sherry Beeman? She is now Sexy Grammy. Mike says, hello, G's. It's been a while since I have been on. I've been working in the garage and on the farm. Hope you all are doing well. We're doing great, sweetheart. It sounds like you have been busy. Hey, Mook. Wendy Davis says, good evening from Alabama. Glad to catch you guys live again. Watched your dinner video last night. Looked delicious. I was a little worried about the ramen noodles. But when everything was said and done, it came out awesome. You couldn't even tell if you hadn't seen us take them out of the packages that they were ramen noodles.
Should I get the seal of approval?
Yes,
that was
very good.
I've never worked with a grill before. It's always, in the kitchen with pans and stuff like that. So it was a whole different experience for me. I think I'm kind of liking that. I can get into the whole Blackstone thing.
Yeah, he's pretty excited. I think you're.
It would have been a whole lot better if I had the right spatulas. Those spatulas that I had ain't for a grill.
No.
And so yeah, it was a little tedious.
We'll get it together. Sexy Grammy says, I knew you would remember me.
Is Mook on? Somebody's...
Yeah, Mook's in the house.
Okay, I didn't see Mook.
Mook's in the house.
What up, Mook?
Roy says, we'll be ordering in a couple weeks. Can't live without the G-Spot seasoning.
Awesome. Thank you, brother.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Let's see. Pam says, hi, Mook. I love your parents. The greatest family. We love you guys.
Mook's adopted.
She's Mook's adopted. Moira says, hope you are doing well. Dee says, so who cleaned the grill? She did.
I did.
It was really simple.
And that's the only way I'm going to do dishes, guys. I usually don't do dishes, but who cleaned the grill?
You cleaned the grill, and you even put supper up last night for
I
me.
did too, didn't I?
Yep, and I only had a few dishes to wash in the sink, so it wasn't bad. Mook says, it tasted as good as it looked. Kicking myself for not taking a to-go box for lunch today. We told you guys.
Matt said his coochie's hairy.
Nice try there, Matt. Moira says, love my Blackstone.
They got razors for that, brother.
No, G's already, he's
slap a little badge still while you're at it.
It is after dark. He's ready to, he wants to make Philly cheesesteaks on them.
I think I can do up a few things with it.
Sexy Grammy said, I had trolls being rude to me. That's why I changed my name. Hopefully they aren't here. Joe Hicks says, she's awesome. Yodeling like you wouldn't believe. At 16 years old, and she had Reba yodeling, and yes, she picked Reba as her coach. That's pretty awesome. She's got talent. Lance Ledbetter says, hey, y'all. The G's in my house. Lance Ledbetter from Washington State.
Washington State.
Matt, I always proofread yours. Wendy says, my son got a Blackstone last year. He loves it. G has been wanting one for some time now, so that was, I think, the best gift. And he said today, children, if all of you are watching, I know Mook's in the house, that we did really good this year for his birthday present.
Yeah, you did.
So that's not very typical with G.
Usually I don't like.
He don't want people spending money on him.
Money on me. I'd much rather spend it on them or the kids to keep their money and put it in their pocket, and you know what I mean. So
this year we hit it out of the park. Jennifer Duck says, "You guys get a new bed. It just looks different. It's taller.
Taller
is what it is. We threw that extra mattress on here.
Yeah, what she just said."
Deanna says, Vancouver, Washington State here. Mama Bear says, cheesesteaks are easy on the grill.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different things I can do with it.
Eddie says, it was a card. You know, Eddie, I think we did get that.
I don't know.
I know we got a card, but I can't remember if it's from Eddie or not. Karen says, can't wait for the snow it comes.
We did. It was last time we were home.
Yeah. And I forgot to tell her.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, honey.
Sorry, I had to think back. If it's not,
our minds are
if
50
it
million
don't happen
places.
just a minute ago, I'll forget.
Karen says, can't wait for the snow comes here. Probably go to New York again. The snow can hold off.
I don't mind it if I'm home and I ain't got to go driving it or something like that, but I'd like to go to New York one of these days. Just for a day, I'd like to go try all the different foods. And then get the heck out of there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Too many people for me.
Matt says, don't have to proofread mine now because it's after dark. Take them clothes off. Let's see. JJ says, I got to try going down and up the hill in a motorized wheelchair. And I have a video of me on my Facebook page. Awesome. So you're getting the hang of it, JJ. You know, being able to use one. Cindy Chase says, good. What are you getting Mook for an Xmas gift? LOL. Joe Hicks says, that's Washington for us, Missouri.
Washington, yeah.
Missouri.
Yeah, Washington.
Folks, LOL. Yvonne says, evening, Mr. and Mrs. G. It's been a while. Much love. Much love to you too,
Darling
sweetheart.
says, it's been a while since I've seen you guys. Are y'all in your house now? We are. We got it finished. It has been a while.
It has. Cindy Cody says, geez, did you get the tools for the Blackstone? If not, I will get them and ship them out.
No, we didn't get them, but I did order some today after having a heck of a time yesterday.
Yeah.
So I've got some on the way.
Oh.
Hopefully I got the ones I needed. I'm not sure.
Eddie says, no, I just sent it this past Saturday.
Then we have not
received it.
We received something.
Someone sent us a card. It was a late birthday card to me.
That's what it was.
I wanted to say it was Lisa Carey.
That's exactly who it was.
I think so, who it was. Katina says, I can mail myself to y'all so I can crawl into y'all's bed with TT and Mooch. Us three can butt Mr. G out of bed.
Jillian says, not used to how bright the room is. Was used to the bunny ears blinking.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to bust out my unicorn hat. Because this weekend we're going for the American Truckers Jubilee. And we usually hand out candy and do the convoy. So I'll bust up. I know I've got my lighted bunny hat in the truck. And I've got my unicorn hat too. Mama Bear says, do you put your pork in smoker, then throw it on the grill with barbecue sauce for pulled pork?
No, I just do it all in all in the smoker. I don't sear it, and the reason I don't want to sear it is because it won't absorb that smoke like it needs to.
Deanna says, do you have one of those beds that comes in a vacuum sealed bag through the mail? I would love to see your complete headboard and bed setup. And yes, we did get one of those beds that comes compressed and sealed in the bag.
Actually did a video on it.
We did. I think it was Someone Might Get Hurt.
Yeah.
Is what it was. It was pretty funny. Because once you get one little air hole in the wrapping, you can hear it it's starting to expand.
Well, we got one for the RV when we first got the RV, and we went to go open it. And I set it on the bed and started opening it, and it just started whoosh. And then as it was starting to go whoosh, we realized I had it upside down.
Yeah.
So now we're in this RV, and there's not much space between the ceiling and where the bottom of the bed is. And now I had to try to get this thing flipped. And yeah, it was a heck of a deal. Somebody about to get hurt. Me.
Well, the first one we got in a vacuum sealed bag was the minimizer one for the tracker. Remember?
Yeah, that one about hurt me too.
Yourself. Margaret says, sorry, I had to miss you guys tonight. My great grandbaby was born tonight.
Oh, awesome. Don't be sorry for that. Don't be sorry about that.
That is a great occasion. Matt says, Mr. G ties Mrs. G hands in the headboard behind them, then he goes to Pound Town.
Easy now.
Let's see. Joe says, that was hilarious. Cindy Chase says, so, no waterbed? Ooh, la la. No.
We've been there, done that.
Yes. Connie says, good evening, G's. Good evening. Sexy Grammy says, where did you get your mattress from? The one in the vacuum seal bag we got through Amazon. And I can't remember the name of it. I had it because some of the G-Force members had asked when we did that video. And I don't remember what I did with the little card that said what it was. Michelle Brandon says, don't forget your Santa hat. That's for Christmas. And yes, I have it with all the other Christmas items and the wrapping.
Laura wanted to know about the pulled pork. How long? Usually it's probably about 8. It depends on how big the pork butt is. Right around 10 hours or so. Basically what I do is I do it by internal temperature, around 200 to 205, somewhere in there. Pull it off a little before it gets there, because it'll rise as it's rested.
We got Warrior in the house.
What up, brother?
Whoop. He says, boo. We have Ashley in the house. She says, hey, hey.
Michelle says, remember, it lights up too.
Yes, that's right. And when you squeeze the little, when you squeeze the balls on the mustache goes like that.
Did you find the name of the bed?
No. Deanna
I'll have to look, because
says,
somebody was asking.
well, what would my husband think about trucking now? He retired in the mid-90s, 30 years, and died at 63 in 2006.
It ain't
Never
nothing
fully
like it used to be.
got to retire. I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
Well, heck, I don't know. I thought the name was right there. I'd have to take the bed apart, and I'm not going to do that.
I have the card, and I don't remember where I put it. Cindy Chase says, time for us to get a new mattress. Too much sexercising, huh? Well, this one definitely has some bounce to it. Bounce. Donnie says, it's hump day. Is this after dark? It is after dark. Hey, Heather. Katina says, don't lose your false teeth when splitting the sheets. Laura says, do you wrap your pork for your pulled pork?
No, I don't wrap it.
Yvonne says,
You can, though.
if you search bed in bag, they all come up. Yes.
This is a 14-inch mattress.
Yeah. Doug Mary says, good evening, G's and G-Force. Well, good evening, sweetheart. Frank G says, send out some G3 shirts today. We need to have a G day and wear them all. Gloria says, with my sisters, I have become great aunt eight times now. My niece had another baby girl last month. My nephew got married. It just keeps growing. Love, family. That's awesome. Jennifer Duck says, what did you guys do? Or what did you guys do today? Well, we were going to go try to get our TWIC cards, but unfortunately the office is closed on Wednesdays, so we picked the wrong day to do that. We'll have to do that tomorrow. We did get some things squared away for the Truckers holidays, and we went up to Senior Julian's and made a delivery up there and had some really good food. And then we got to see Jeff, our friend, which he came just to get him something to drink and kind of visit.
Yeah, I was surprised to see him. Somebody tapped me on the shoulder. I'm like, hey, Jeff. Laura, no, I don't wrap my pork.
John says, hi, G's and everyone. The eclipse was clouded out here in Pittsburgh.
Same thing here.
Good practice.
I was disappointed.
Good practice for April's event.
I was really looking forward to checking that out in the binoculars.
It was all cloudy and yucky outside. Jillian says, native is a bed name. See, I can't remember what our bed is.
I can't remember what it is, guys.
Excuse me. Jillian said cloudy here too. I think a lot of people had the cloudy weather and weren't able to see it. I did see some pictures from people in different states that were able to see it. Heidi English says, love you guys. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hey,
welcome
sweetheart.
back. Welcome back.
Matt says, you guys heard that. Mr. G don't rap it, and they bounce a lot. LOL, riding like a G.
I never was one for rapping it.
Michelle says, ever feel like everyone's pointing at you, Mrs. G?
I seen that comment, and I had to go show Mrs. G.
I was giving the pups it back.
It made me giggle. I didn't realize we were all pointing.
Yeah, they were all pointing at me. Sexy Grammy says, in Illinois, we didn't get to see it. Oh, well, poo.
Well, I guess nobody's interested in the pick. Nobody needs target practice.
Vicky says, I will be sending you some stuffed animals for the kids. And I have a special one for Mrs. G.
Awesome.
Well,
thank you,
sweetheart. You know what? We need to get to what you call it? Ordering the blankets for the nursing homes. Matt says Big D recorded the eclipse. He was live. I bet that was awesome. Laura says, what about the cooking directions for your pulled pork? I'm sorry, hubby asked me a question at the same time you answered. He said he doesn't wrap the meat, right?
No, I do not wrap it.
Jennifer says, I will be thinking about you guys on October 20th. That is our anniversary to the same guy for 41 years. Wow, LOL. Well, happy anniversary to you and Nick. Doug Mary says, I like that picture a lot.
Yes, happy anniversary.
Ash says, someone sent a message to the page wanting it.
One of the pictures. I'll have to look.
City Chase says, never wrap the meat. Not fun. Haha.
Yeah, we'll have to, if they send a message, I think I see something. They want me to send it, then them send us the money. I don't like to do that. The reason why I don't like to do that, because we've done that a couple times already. We sent it out and they said they'll send payment, and I just trust that everybody's of their word, and we end up spending the money to ship it and send whatever it is we sent, and we never do receive anything back.
JJ, I will try to remember to watch it, sweetheart.
So if somebody wanted one, if you don't do Cash App or Venmo, if you wanted to send a check for one, that would be fine, and then we'll mail it. Once we receive it, we'll mail it out. Not that I don't trust you, it's just Unfortunately,
we've had
some
it happen
people have
in the past.
ruined that.
Roy says, we were great uncle and aunt again. Lately, we have over 18 nephews and nieces. That's awesome. John says, that's why I'm going to Texas for the April total eclipse. We went on a road trip to Madras, Oregon for the 2017 event. Was worth it.
Awesome. Laura says, how do you cook it? I'm sorry that I missed it. I did hear him say that he doesn't wrap it.
Okay.
Basically, I do all my seasoning and the night before, let it sit in the fridge overnight. Next morning, I'll start it in the smoker, 225, and let it go till it gets to about 195, and then pull it off. Once you get it off there, let it rest. The temperature will come up to about 200, 205, and it's ready to go.
Jennifer Dyke says, thank you all. Nikki was a blind date many years ago. He's quiet, and I'm the opposite. Yvonne says, how much for an autograph picture?
I was going to let you guys set the price, and yeah, like usual, I usually ask you guys, and that's what we usually go with.
Denise says, I was in St. Clair, Missouri for the 2017 eclipse. It was amazing.
Awesome.
John Diller says, hey, great photo. Thank you, honey.
Thank you, buddy.
Jennifer says, Gerald, you're a great cook. That sauce you made was amazing.
Appreciate it.
Vivian says, just come in. Think I missed something. Good evening, G's and G-Force. Good evening, sweetheart.
Basically, if you just came in, we're doing a little fundraiser for the truckers' holidays. We've got autograph pictures. Also, Mrs. G was doing her anime, but
I was. Jackie says, good night, all. Have fun. Good night, sweetheart. Katina says, Mina is expecting more than normal visitors here on April 8th of the next for the total eclipse.
It was supposed to be a Starz party, but apparently Facebook don't have the stars up there for that to happen.
Jillian says, memorial yesterday for my 34-year-old nephew. Hit head on almost 2 months ago. We're so sorry, sweetheart.
Oh, man.
Your family is in our prayers. Shamrock says, hi guys from Dublin City, Ireland. Love to our American brothers and sisters.
Top of the day to you.
Coming into autumn here, time for Irish stew and Guinness, Irish soda bread.
That sounds good. Sounds real good. Ireland looks like it'd be so beautiful to go visit.
I know, I want to go there one of these days. One of these days it would be awesome to go there. Jennifer says, that quilt, that second quilt that I'm making you, do you want me to make up a design again, or do you want the same exact?
I like the last one you did, to be honest with you. I thought that was really neat. You do your thing, girl. You're the artist.
Yeah.
And I don't say that lightly. You're an artist.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of time and a lot of effort to put into one of those quilts, and they come out beautiful.
She's very good at what she does.
Laura asks, have you talked to Ruth Gonzalez?
I have not spoken with her.
I've seen her commenting on the G-Force family group, but I have not talked to her. Doug Mary says, oh, poo-poo, Facebook fail.
Yeah.
Michelle Brandon is sending me ducks. Quack, quack, quack. Pam says, I'm going to figure out how to help with truckers' holidays. One way or the other. It's important to me.
Oh, I forgot to got a soda while I was up.
Eddie says, I didn't get to make my suit today because I was tired and took a 3-hour nap. Oh, well, I guess you needed the nap.
That's not always a bad thing.
No. Missy says, I figured out how to send stars here on Facebook. At the very bottom of the screen, there's a thing that says Overview, Live Chat, and a few other things. If you go to the Overview, it'll let you send stars.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Well, I see.
Usually it has it up there right next to the comment thing, and maybe that's why people ain't seeing it.
No, mine just says subscriber. Live Chat, top comments, your replies, more like this. Maybe, I don't know. Hers must be different. Spencer says, hello, G's. Finally caught you guys. I checked it.
Oh.
Finally caught you guys back online. Gonna see my sister this Saturday, but not in Lebanon. We'll be in Rolla. It's her 18th birthday. First birthday I get to celebrate with her in 13 years.
Oh, wow.
Enjoy it, sweetheart. That's
awesome.
Great.
Michelle said her overview's empty, too.
And like, yeah, mine just says subscriber benefits.
Well.
Maybe it's different for everybody. I don't know. Ace says, I forgot to put year when talking about Mina and the eclipse. Joe Hicks says, I want to see an AI Jake break. Oh my gosh, how do I do an AI Jake break?
That's like a Jetson car. You forgot the whole...
But I was thinking about our truck. Our truck don't make that noise with the Jake break.
No, it's muffled.
It says...
It's a...
Misty, thank you for the stars. Star party. Pew, 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 pew.
I don't think this worked like you thought it was going to work.
Laura says, no overview on mine. James says, oops.
Oh, somebody figured it out.
Fighting. Oh, John says, from a stargazer. Thank you for the stars, John. Pew, 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 pew.
And you got another one there, Misty.
I got Misty.
Oh, you got Misty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Michelle says, oh, well, I got to send through Venmo. Thank you, sweetheart. Karen says, love you, G's. Well, thank you, sweetheart, for the stars. Pew, 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 pew.
You don't sound like you're animated.
Pew, pew, pew. Ice cream. So good.
That's what I'm looking
Corn. Extra butter. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Sexy Grandma says, Mrs. G, what are the black things on your headboard? Oh, they're speakers.
Oh, surround sound.
Surround sound. Because we're deaf and we have to have it really, really loud so we can hear.
You kind of said headboard kind of a little slow. What are the black things on your head? What do you mean on my head? I got some black things going. It's my hair.
Joe Hicks is laughing. Cindy
says, I hate roses.
Jig break. Joe says, she ain't right. Jillian says, like Taco Joe's first horn on the bean cart. Yeah.
Me.
Lance Ledbetter says, yeah, y'all please jump on here and say hello to my friends, the G's. They are an awesome couple, hard workers, and family. So please give a big shout out and hit your like and share and follow. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Lance.
Ellen Woodward.
Oh, thank you for the stars. Pew, 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 pew.
Do them all. Roses, corn, everything.
Ooh, corn. Extra butter. Thank you for the rose. Smells so good.
Jalapeno.
Ooh, spicy. Ice cream.
What was that one?
That's a cat. Jillian said carnations are awesome. I'm not one for flowers because they just die. City Chase says carnations the best. If hubby buys roses, he's fired.
Yeah, I used to buy Mrs. G roses when we were younger.
He did too.
She'd rather have chocolate.
If he was out on the road and he wasn't going to be home for our anniversary, he'd send flowers.
Oh, Stephanie Neighbors.
Oh, Stephanie, thank you for the stars. Pew, 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 pew. Corn, extra butter. Ooh. Thank you for the rose. Smells so good. Ice cream.
What are you going to do when you get a bunch of those all together? You're going to look like the people on TikTok.
Oh, thanks for the like.
Corn. Ooh, spicy. I can't do
it. Sexy Grammy's laughing. Jillian says chocolate is awesome too. Yes, chocolate is number one. Michelle Brandon said,
Manny said, "You're so weird."
But you know you do it too, so be quiet.
Jillian said, "Where'd she get all that from?" Where'd you get all that from?
TikTok.
Because she was a TikToking.
Doug Mary says, I found them. Yippee. Thank you. Thank you for the stars. Pew, 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 pew. Corn. Extra butter. Rose. Smells so good.
Somebody said you forgot the Jake break.
Oh. Lord.
You forgot the Jake break. John Miller says, look for the overview at the bottom on the left.
See, some people, it shows something, and other people it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Laura says, Mrs. G, you crack us up.
Mandy said, you got to take TikTok away from her.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
I sat here, and I watched that girl. And I'm thinking, why? And then I'm reading the comments, because she's doing a live, and I'm reading the comments, and people are like coming in, like, why am I watching this?
But she finds herself watching it over and over and over again.
What is wrong with this world? And I'm like, why am I watching this? But it's funny to watch her.
It's like a train wreck. You can't look away.
Can't look away.
Cindy says, Mrs. G, do you need more chocolate? LOL.
Jennifer says, only Marianne can do it, right? Michelle Brandon, thank you for the stars. Pew, 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 pew. Corn. Extra butter. Thank you for the rose. Ice cream. That's what makes me laugh right there.
You crack me up.
And Darlene says, y'all are so much fun, G's. Pam says, Mrs. G, you made me laugh before bed. Thank you so much. You're welcome, man. Sweetheart. I'm not sure. Ewick says, thank you. I've learned a lot about backing because of you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Awesome.
Philip Moore. Philip, thank you for the stars.
Oh, wait. Philip, thank you for the stars. Pew, 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 pew. Ice cream. Corn. Extra butter. Rose, smells so good.
Jalapeno.
Spicy.
Jake break.
Michelle Brown says, oh, it popped up. Wendy says, mine doesn't have anything on the overview. Neither does mine.
Vivian.
Thank you for the stars. Boop, 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 boop. Got to. Corn. Extra butter. Rose, smells so good.
Forgot your whole... Oh, Stephanie, thank you for the stars, sweetheart.
Thank you for the stars. I cannot get it like they do. I mean, she's like on it too. I watched her.
They're
like,
quick.
They're quick when they see all this stuff. I'm like, there's no way.
You didn't finish it.
Thank you. Pew, 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 pew. Extra butter. Rose, smells so good. Ice cream.
Jalapeno.
Oh. Spicy. John's laughing. Cindy Chase says, is that a pig on Mrs. G's G-shirt? It is. It's from Bacon Q.
Bacon Q.
April 22nd, 2023.
Out in Dalton, Georgia.
Yep, we went there with Van.
Mary, you need to share whatever you got, Jillian said.
Sexy Grammy says, I love you both. You're hilarious, Mrs. G. I need to go. I will be back. If not, both you take care and love and hugs. Much love to you, sweethearts. Laura says, G is laughing so hard. He has tears. Cindy Chastain, thank you for the stars. Pew, 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 pew. Whoops. I said, corn, extra butter. Rose, smells so good. So Garrett says,
should have your rabbit hat while you did all
that. Mandy says, OMG, I'm gonna pee. Jeff says, jump out and come back in.
Cindy says, so what's next? The frog? Croak, croak. What kind of animals have you been around since you was a kid? You know what I mean? I heard your pig, I heard your duck, and now I'm hearing your frog.
It's supposed to be like a girly thing. You're not supposed to... What was that one I said? You're so funny. Jillian says, was the TikToker a teen's voice so high? No, but it's like the
There's
AI.
a bunch of them that do it now.
You ever watch like The Sims and stuff like that and listen to their voice? Like on the Sims game, or like, I don't know how to explain it. It's AI is what it is. And so the movement is like extra, like on the video games too, like their movement is a little exaggerated and their voice is a little softer and higher.
Look, Jaco said, I need to see, I want to see Mrs. G do the shopping cart.
The shopping cart. Ooh, shopping cart. Michelle Brown says, I gotta hear her monkey. I gotta hear her monkey.
I want to see her monkey. I've already heard it.
Sue says, I hope you both do enjoy your evening in. Christy, hey Christy, she said hi, G's.
How you doing, sweetheart?
Jude says, what is Mrs. G drinking? Jennifer Duck says, wait, I didn't hear the duck. That was awful. Cindy Chase says, Lance Ledbetter exhaustion got to her, LOL. Joe Hicks says, can I have a half dose of what she's on, LMAO? Cindy Chase says, leave the fur monkey alone, LOL. You're live. Easy now.
It's hairless. Did you turn a little red?
Maybe. Michelle Brenda says, don't spank her, monkey. Hang it.
Tahanga. Yeehaw.
JJ says, the other two knife sharpeners, you can give them to the kids. Oh, okay. So
I ain't sharing, JJ.
They're all the same.
I thought they were different.
I thought they were like different stages too. Gotcha, JJ. No, we'll keep them because we misplace things often. So
Jennifer said Gerald turned red. I wasn't embarrassed, that's for sure.
Cindy Chase says my eyes need tissues. Joey says LMAOG. Jillian's LOL.
Michelle Brandon said, you know it's true by how red she got.
Philip says y'all are having a fun tonight. Mama and I are on our way to Wisconsin with a tanker and hazmat load coming out of South Carolina.
Right on, you be safe, brother.
Be real careful out there. We'll keep you all in our prayers. Sue says, laughter is good medicine. Laughter is very contagious. Love to see you both laughing and enjoying your nights.
I'm glad you could laugh with us or laugh at us. It's good either way.
It's all good. Cindy Chase says, thank you. Needed this tonight. It's the goofy stuff. Mook says, Dad, it may be time to have Mom committed. She is off her rocker.
It only takes three signatures, baby.
3 signatures. Thanks, honey. There's one, too.
And I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna have no trouble with the other 2.
No, Bub wouldn't do that to me. I don't think Layla would either. Christy says, miss your faces. Haven't been online much lately. Oh, sweetheart. Miss you too. Michelle Brandon says, spank the monkey till it oinks. Tammy says, still love watching you too. And he says, none of that Mike who's she's Harry. She's Harry. I don't know what that emoji is. Oh, covering the eyes. I guess it's like this. Kind of seeing through.
It's like
Steven Tedesco says, good evening, G's. Well, good evening. Mook says, do you know how easy it would be to get Laylee to crack and be the 3rd signature? That's 8 up. That is 8 up, Mook.
Oh, by the way.
John Dillard says, drop the phone. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Christy says, LMFAO, I can't with some of y'all's comments. Hilarious. I needed this laughter tonight. You never know what's going to happen with us. Never.
There goes any potential sponsorship for the rest of my career.
That's like the thing, though, since we've started doing After Darks. We tell people, we do a little segment, it's called G's After Darks.
Yeah.
You know, it gets a little racy. It never goes over the line. But it's all in good fun. Darlene says, just love you, G's. We love you guys, too. Laura says, Trucker G, you look like you're in pain.
I'm always in pain.
It's from sitting up the way he's sitting. Christy says, well,
I've got arthritis. Arthritis in my neck and my back and arthritis in my hands. And I think I'm just... The old starting to catch up with me. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you're not that old, G. It's just the life I've lived.
He's very rough on his body. I didn't help none either, so.
Are you saying you were rough on my body too?
Maybe. Karen says, time for Mr. G to try it now.
What's that?
The AI stuff.
Oh, I can't do that. No, I tried it. Ooh, corn. Yum, yum.
Cindy Chase,
extra butter.
Anything goes. Mrs. G's woof. Oh,
Mrs. G's woof.
That's what she said.
Mrs.
G's
woof.
Woof. Woof. Michelle Brandon says, never gets over the line, but we love to dance on that line.
Right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Skate the edge, right?
I'm pretty sure the teeth and the undercarriage pain was one of them nights. Laura says, me too. Sclerosis, osteoporosis, arthritis, and degenerative disc disease. Lisa says, you two are too funny. Thanks for making me laugh. I needed this tonight. You're welcome, sweetheart. Cindy Chase says, those missing dentures. I know, right? And I was scrolling through.
I want to know who dug them out.
Oh my gosh. If she had to go to the doctor, I see forceps involved in stirrups. Oh my god. And the G-Force on the group, the family group, someone put up a meme.
Somebody lose a watch?
Teeth sitting on the grass, and there was a condom, like just a few inches away from it. Fat Kid Brody says, easy now. Hey, it's after dark.
Easy now.
Cindy Chase says, how's the dads? The dads are doing great.
Yeah, we got a phone call about my dad, and I guess you could explain it better.
Okay. G's dad has been having trouble swallowing, and he has went to the throat specialist before when he lived in Nebraska.
The last doctor said his esophagus is dying.
Yeah, this is the information. The throat specialist in Nebraska told him that his esophagus was dying, and that was causing the problems with him swallowing. Well, now that he's in Oregon, Aunt Darlis, his sister, has lined him up with new doctors. She took him for a throat test They went in through his nose and down into his throat. They found out he has something called silent acid reflux, where he doesn't know that he's having it, but the acid
basically
is
give him a bad infection,
irritating his throat to the point where it is swollen, irritated, and very angry. So there's not much room for him to swallow. So they're putting him on medication to reduce the swelling and also to help with the silent reflux. And then in December, they're going to go in again and see how it's doing and see if they can figure out what's causing, him not being able to swallow.
It was good news.
It was good news because the doctor in Nebraska looked at his throat and said there was nothing wrong with it, but that they said that his throat was dying, and that was what was causing him not to be able to swallow.
Yeah, at least
so this is progress. It's some type of answer that it sounds like it's not as bad as what the doctor in Nebraska had diagnosed him with, which is awesome. Cheryl says, I have silent acid reflux. And yeah, see, the doctors, I don't know. The word quack comes to mind.
Quack.
So,
or how do you do your duck?
Quack, quack.
That's not how you did it.
I don't remember how he did it.
You did it all girly. Yeah, that was your duck earlier. Tell you what, you got it hot up in here again.
I didn't turn the heat on. Oh, I did turn the heat on. Cheryl says, and acids they got me on.
I don't know why you can't have your hot flashes in the winter.
I'm freezing. I've been
She
freezing
gets cold
since summer.
flashes in the winter and hot flashes in the summer.
Tom says, I will keep praying for the both of your family. Thank you, sweetheart. Duck Mary says, sounds like the doctors in Nebraska is a major quack. Yes. And I know he was getting frustrated because he's been in Oregon for a little while now and he hadn't been able to see the doctor. And we've all of us have tried to explain to him that with a new patient, it's taking a long time. Even with an established patient, it's taking a longer amount of time in order to get in to see the doctors. Thank you, Eddie, for the stars. Stars. Star salute. Do, 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 do. Corn. Extra butter. Thank you for the rose. Ice cream. Bubbles.
Jalapeno.
Oh.
Jake break.
Spicy.
Oh, and eggplant.
I can't do the eggplant online.
You did something that was good.
What?
I can't remember what you did. There you go.
Moog says some doctors are a joke. I said what I said. Yes, we know, Moog. Cheryl, thank you for the stars, hon. Corn. Extra butter. Rose, smells so good.
Jalapeno.
So spicy. Michelle says, I wish I could take my hot flashes.
I've got to do something about that heat, guys.
I can time my hot flashes with the weather. Me too. I'm telling you what. That would be amazing. And I'm pretty sure G is going through menopause because I'm freezing now. And even during summer, I was freezing. And he's been burning up like crazy.
Yeah, you got to pot up in this bee.
Cindy Shay says, I love putting dentures on Facebook page. LOL. Joe says, I'm with you on the aches and pains, G. Too many times either watch this or yeah, I can do that. Mom Pa says, God bless G's prayers. God bless you too, sweetheart. All of you guys. Dennis says, prayers for G's dad. I have been taking meds for reflux 15 years. It's no joke. And see, that's the thing that, that's aggravating.
I can turn the cooler on for a second. I'll turn it back
is
off.
that, if the doctor in Nebraska seen the irritation and the inflammation and how bad it was, because Aunt Darla sat there and was able to watch it on the monitor. And she said it was so bad.
At least with this, he's got hope. Before with what the doctor told him, there was just no hope.
Yeah, it just seemed like he's like, okay, your esophagus is dying. Bye, see you later.
And I'm going to live in pain the rest of my life until it's over.
And he's been going to physical therapy since he had the last bad fall, which is great. And she said that there was something that he was going to another doctor that was going to help.
His heart valve.
That's right. The doctor wants to go ahead and work on his heart valve.
You guys all know
during the convoy. That Dad had the surgery to repair the leaky valve. Well, when they went in and did it, it didn't take the way they wanted it to, and it is still continued to leak. So the doctor wants him to go back in to be reevaluated and see if they can go ahead and do the procedure to close it off so that it's not leaking anymore. Jillian said, should be more like a Canadian chicken sound, a goose. Fat Kid Brody says, I want some of what she's smoking. Clean and sober.
All natural.
I'm just an airhead. Cheryl says, my hot flashes started again at 66 after complete hysterectomy at 30. Just started again. Oy.
Oy.
Mary says, I'm 65 years old and still get some hot flashes. Michelle Brandon.
I'm starting to get them.
She sent me eggplants, and I
don't know
what the other thing is. What's the other emoji, Michelle Brandon?
Looks like a condom to me. I can't tell.
I think it looks like a nut.
Well, that kind of goes hand in hand, doesn't it?
This is Michelle Brandon's. Philip says, I know the feeling, Mama G, or G Mama, is always cold, and I'm always hot.
Yeah.
Misty says, love watching Mrs. G do the AI. Thank you for the stars. Corn. Extra butter. Rose. Smells so good. Ice cream. Ooh, spicy.
Which one did you get them all? Nope. Yeah, there you go. Eggplant.
Eggplant. I forgot eggplant.
Vivian, thank you.
Vivian, thank you for the star party. Boop, 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 boop. Corn. Extra butter. Smells so good. Ice cream.
Jalapeno.
Oh, spicy. Michelle Brandon says it's a cut up eggplant.
Oh Lord.
Vivian says
I'm scared.
my star button is back. Pam says, LOL, Mr. G disappeared when hot flash talk started. Prayers for your dad. Thank you, sweetheart. Black Smoke Matter says the headlights poke out when she's cold.
Cut glass.
Cut glass. Unicorn. I don't know how to do unicorn. Mook says it honestly looked like a diva cup.
What's that? Oh, the emoji?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what a diva cup is?
No.
Do you want to know?
No. I think I know now. Maybe it's worth the star. It's worth the stars.
Mary says, time for me to curl up under the blankets and go to sleep. Enjoy your night, love. Much love to you, sweetheart. You get you some rest.
G says, Lord, my wife has gone nuts. I knew that already.
Fat Kid Brody says, face it, G. Mrs. G is just naturally hot. Joe Hicks says, yep, high on life is a good thing, LOL. Cindy Chase is sending me wine, champagne, and popcorn.
What are you going to do with that? Well, how'd that go?
I don't know. I guess it's the top popping off.
What are you going to do with your wine and champagne? Michelle gave you crabs. Did you lose it?
Michelle gave me crabs.
Yeah.
And he says, I have another scope done. I'll have another scope done on throat in January to make sure haven't turned into cancer. Sweetheart, we will keep you in our prayers for that.
Yes, definitely.
Let us know.
Michelle gave you crabs. John Diller gave you praying hands.
Hold on. Eddie gave us stars. Thank you for the stars, sweetheart. Star salute. Corn, extra butter. Smells so good. Thank you for the likes. Ice cream. Ooh, spicy. Did I miss any?
What are you going to do with them crabs?
I don't know what to do with the crabs.
Get rid of them. Oh, John gave you some praying hands, too.
Thank you for the prayers. Michelle Brandon's laughing. Jennifer Dyke says, laughing so hard that my ears and throat hurts. Michelle Brandon says, you're welcome. Cheryl, thank you for the stars. Boop, 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 boop. Corn tastes so good. Extra butter. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the likes. Ice cream. Did I get them all?
I think you forgot
I
something.
think.
What Jilly gave you some emojis. I can't tell what those are.
The squirrel.
Oh, squirrels. We've been seeing a lot of squirrels out. I just
a lot
squirreled
of
out.
fat squirrels. Squirrel. I don't know. Is there a squirrel?
Tina said, for some reason, I cannot send out stars. You'll have to ask other people how
I
they
don't
found
know.
them because they weren't on there earlier.
Yeah,
and then
because it was
some
really
people,
weird.
It just automatically, all of a sudden, came up.
Sue says, just got home. This is entertaining. Hilarious.
That kid Brody says there's ointment for those crabs I hear. She's bald eagle Jones. I ain't got to worry about it.
None of that problem. Greg says, I can't think of a better way to end my night than watching you two. Jennifer Duck says, I love when you do the corn. Corn, extra butter. Oh, my hip.
Oh, my hip.
Ouch.
I didn't know that was one.
Michelle says, I think that's the first time someone's thanked me for giving them crabs.
How many times do you give so many crabs?
She's a giver. You just leave her alone. She's a giver. Cheryl's laughing. Right on.
Right on.
Cheryl, give me a thumbs up. Right on. Oh
You get
God.
so tickled.
Those people do it. It just cracks me up. See, he's laughing. Jillian gave me, it looks like a lion, a tiger, and 2 bears. Rawr.
LOG, my exact thoughts. I don't remember what my thoughts were now.
He squirreled. Michelle says, I'm a giver. Thanks, G.
Cindy says in the what she said, and the gifts keep coming, or heck, it scrolled up, I couldn't see it.
I haven't even seen it. Gerald, or Jennifer said, Gerald, take her to see the robots. Philip, what is that? A horn?
Yeah.
Ellen, thank you for the stars. Pew, 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 pew. Ice cream. Meow. Smells so good. Thank you for the likes.
Corn?
Corn. I did corn, didn't I?
No, you missed that one.
Corn, extra butter.
You're a dork. Cindy Chase.
Sue McGee says, whatever the G's had for dinner, I want the same.
You missed Cindy Chase. She's trying to get her composure back.
Cindy Chase, thank you for the stars. Boop, 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 boop. Ice cream.
Corn.
Ah, Rose, smells so good. Thank you for the likes. Corn, extra butter.
Squirrel. Her corn and the squirrel is about the same.
Jennifer said, you guys are goofy tonight. Do a kiss. Dennis says, good old blue ointment. It burns and it itches, but kills them sons of bitches. Britches. He said britches.
Yeah, you had to take it a whole nother level, didn't you?
I did too.
He's making G-rated, and she said, no.
1968 Alaskan says, what did I just walk in on?
Oh, Lord.
I don't know, but Michelle Brandon's giving crabs.
She should give some more crabs.
She's a giver.
Eat all you want. I'll make more.
Donna says, geez, been like this a couple days. It's great.
John Diller.
Oh, my head.
Oh, he said you forgot the ice cream.
Ice cream. So good. They're laughing. Love. That's what makes me laugh right there. It's making him laugh. Cindy Chase says, Michelle Brandon, don't make me come over to Facebook. G says, y'all are a hoot. Miss G's fixing to get tired.
What Jennifer Duck sent?
She just sent a bunch of her laughing.
Oh, okay. I don't know how you're going to do that one. I see it now.
Laura says, my mom had a valve or aorta fixed. It took, but started leaking again. So that needs to be fixed now. That's kind of what G's dad, they had to go in and fix that valve. And when they fixed it, they thought it took, but it still continued to leak. So they've got to go back in and do it again. Ace says, y'all better not give TT a mooch crabs. They might like it. Angela says, hi, Mr. and Mrs. G. Hey, sweetheart. Mobile is laughing. Thumbs up. City Chase says, G first, can you imagine what's going to happen once the live ends? LOL. Michelle Brandon says, they were crabs, but they've been here so long they turned into lobster. Oh, I had to move my leg. Jennifer says, how's the puppies tonight? They are doing good. I gave them their baths earlier because we'll be leaving for the truck show tomorrow after we get done what we need to, the first part of the day. So I gave them their bath and they were pretty excited about that.
Yeah, she enjoys it.
Her spa day. She was just in there, little Miss Princess.
Like on Diva.
Yes, I was scrubbing her little paws from being outside and being all muddy and yucky. And she's just loving it up. Jimmy Chase sent me Ghost. Joe Hicks says, a buddy of mine says 5 gallons of diesel fuel get rid of crabs. Oh my goodness. That sounds like it would burn.
Sorry guys, I had a message that was pretty not interesting, but
important. Oh, darling Chandler's. Give me loves. Thank you for the loves. Jillian's watching.
Had to do with the case.
Gotcha.
Child predator.
Laura says, my mom had a valve aorta fixed. It took, but it started leaking again, so it needs to be fixed. They hope that it fixes itself. Well, hopefully it will, sweetheart, so that she doesn't have to go under go under and have the operation again. Katina says, now his stars are showing up. Jennifer Duck says, can take video of quilt going auction off. Missy says, Mrs.
I didn't hear
doing
what you just said.
Jennifer Duck says, can take a video of quilt going auction off. I think she's asking us if we'll take a video of the auctioning off the quilt.
Yes.
Missy says, Mrs. G do an AI for a tiger. Wow. Wow. I guess.
Yeah, we'll get that, Jennifer. That quilt you done for the auction was absolutely gorgeous and beautiful.
Hey, Becky. Philip says, did y'all post the truck show on Facebook for the American Truckers Jubilee?
We've been talking about it. I didn't post it on there.
Cindy Chase says, my dad got a lung out and he has a leak. They used super glue and fixed it. Super glue, duct tape, and zip ties. The best.
There you go. A little bit of bell and twine and some tie wire.
Tom says, Mr. G, you got noticed by them too. Pam says, I have to say goodnight to you all. Thanks for all you do.
Good night,
sweetheart. Jeff says, good evening, G's and G4 family. Well, good evening.
Good evening. I had to scratch my head there. Had a little itch.
You got a little itch?
Michelle, with all her crabs, I think they're migrating.
Cindy Chastain sent me Santa. Okay. Ho, 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 ho.
How'd it go?
Ho, 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 ho. Idaho Nancy says, good evening, G's. Good evening, sweetheart.
Good evening.
Joe says, G, you guys ever need help with finding any of those sickos in my area, let me know.
All right, I appreciate it.
I don't know how to do a sunflower, a leaf, and I'm not sure what that other one is. A bat? Ashley could do a good impression of what to.
I think it's turkey, isn't it?
No, that's not a turkey because that's a turkey.
I can't say. It's too far away.
That looks like a bat.
It is a bat.
Hey, Ashley, there's some bats in the house. Michelle Brandon sending me turkeys.
Cindy Chase is sending you clowns.
Cindy Chastain is just laughing. Dee says, gave my 2 pups a bath, then me. Fun. Sue McGee says, Michelle Brandon, Mr. G said your crabs are migrating. Tom says, Mr. G, if Mrs. G keeps it up, she's going to be running back to that room again. LOL. Mook says, we don't do turkeys. No, you don't do turkeys. Mandy is afraid of turkeys. She used to walk, when we lived out at G's mom's, the driveway is a 1/4 mile long. And the deer and the turkey cross the driveway, and they have to walk all the way to the end of the driveway to catch the bus. So Mook would be very careful and watch for the turkeys. And if she had to walk down the driveway by herself and had to run in with the turkeys, I ended up having to take her to school if I was home.
She's dead set that those turkey were out to get her.
Yes.
They were stalking her.
They're stalking her. They're watching my every move, she said.
Most of the time, a wild turkey will fly away or run away or whatever.
And she's convinced they just came to her.
No, they would actually follow her down the driveway.
Yeah. Dorda says, you guys have to be up early. Catch the coal train. Love you guys and hugs.
Yeah, we're not too far from it either. We're going to call it a night here in a second.
Mook says, I've had a turkey chase my car. It's because they're out to get you, Mook. Angela says, got you on YouTube now. Whoop whoop. Cindy Chase says, my dad shot a turkey. Mom caught the oven on fire. LOL. Oh, thank you guys. This was a lot of fun. It's nice to, to let loose and get out of your head. We were actually talking about that earlier today. It's the time of year where mental health, it's bad in the trucking industry, but when it comes to the holidays, especially Thanksgiving and Christmas, it gets even worse for the drivers out here. They keep themselves inside their head, and if they're out there by themselves in their truck and they don't get out and they don't mingle and talk to people and decompress, it can end up very badly. So being silly and goofy and cutting up and having a lot of fun, helps. It really does help. And also just having someone to turn to, and we've said it once and we'll say it a million times. So we're always here, and you can always message us and get a hold of us, and we'll be that shoulder to listen and just listen if that's all you need. Just let you go through what you need to go through and get it off your chest, rather than, the outcome be very, very bad. John says, when I was a kid, I tried to grab a bat out of the air and succeeded. Of course, it bit me.
Oh, wow.
And I had to get rabies shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Mary says, have a good night. Good night, G's, and all. You too, sweetheart. Sue Stevens says, sleep well, G's. You too.
Yeah, I think we're going to call it a night, guys. It's been fun. Thank you for joining us. And
yes.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Love you guys.
Love y'all.
You got to hit that button.
Oh, if I can reach it. There we go.
I'm hot.